Hello, Sagittarius. It's Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I'm doing November 2018 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you guys are doing awesome. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my readings for your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, or you can contact me in the box below for a personal, private reading. My email is fawnandfireintuitive@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email. We'll set something up. This lighting's crazy. The sun's going down. Also, guys, check me out on Instagram, Fawn and Fire Intuitive, or you can just search Fawn and Fire. I do mini readings on there. All right, so the focus of this reading is going to be your best case scenario for November and your worst case scenario. Okay, so we can see how your choices, the choices of the people around you, how they could affect what happens in November. We're also going to look into any energetic blocks. We will do life and then love. Okay, so if you're just looking for love, skip towards the end, I guess. But a lot of times, I mean, the life plays into the love, so it's probably good to watch the whole thing. From the Aries reading I just did, it all kind of played together. Okay, I did pull your overarching oracle cards before I started. We have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, and then we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay, so I feel like for some of you this month, you could be dealing with kind of needing to have some boundaries. Like, you are a very caring person. You like to be there for everyone. You're very outgoing. You lift up the room. You light up the room when you're in it. For some of you, I just got this too. Okay, so for some of you, you need to be okay saying no. See what's draining you, what's not feeling right, and say no. Others of you, you might be in this place of no. We have all this lightning. Lightning always reminds me of the tower. And there's all these mountains, and it's like, you know, you could have gone through something that was just draining or painful or shocking, and you've just kind of like shut off a little bit. And, but you know, you might feel better getting out a little more, like kind of opening yourself up, even if it's slowly. But we're going to look into the tarot cards and the energetic blocks and see how this all works together a little more. Okay. Also, okay, for others of you, because I'm noticing, you know, we're headed on this staircase towards the lightning. All right. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, say no. Don't just walk into the belly of the beast, walk into the storm. Even if, you know, you're trying to do it to be there for people, but if something doesn't feel right, listen to that, okay? Because if you're draining yourself, if you're putting yourself in situations you don't want to be in, you know, you don't want to end up with regret because you knew, like, I didn't want to do this and I did it, and, you know, it blew up in my face. People didn't appreciate it, or, you know, what I was hoping for, or what others were hoping for, it didn't come out of it the right way. A lot of times when we get that gut feeling that we need to say no to something, it's because either way, like, we could give our all to the situation, and it's like we might do it because we don't want to let people down, but in the long run, those people aren't going to stick by you anyway. Sorry, there is a card upside down right here. So sometimes you just need to say no, or even postpone if you have that feeling, okay? Some of you could be in a twin flame or soulmate relationship with this double mission here. You could be dealing with, you know, a partnership, a spiritual partnership, a business partnership where you guys are supposed to be working together, but you're having a hard time coming together on certain things. One person feels like they're doing more of the work. Okay. 3 cards for best case scenario, 3 cards for worst case scenario. And then we'll pull an energy card to try to clear the blockages so we can move towards the best case scenario. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So definitely some of you are not taking care of yourself as much as you're taking care of others right now, okay? Ooh, okay. Okay. Your best case scenario is a new offer, okay? Like this could be a job offer. This could be coming, you know, compromise, you know, being able to compromise with others. Someone coming in to help you carry some of the burdens, you know, and like you kind of standing up for yourself and not taking on everybody's burdens. All of a sudden, you know, new people coming in to assist with that, and you having more time to manifest here with the Three of Wands what you actually want, rather than just like, you know, keeping all these balls in the air, carrying the burden, but having time to like pause and reflect and actually manifest what you want. And it looks like what you manifest will come in. You have a choice. If you're going to, you know, what you're going to manifest. Are you going to manifest more burden? Or, you know, new offerings, more money, stability, like a stable offer, something you really want. Give me one more card about this. What's this Ace of Pentacles coming in? Yeah, Nine of Wands. You're not going to have to fight so hard. Things are going to start coming in easier once you actually create a little bit of space and don't feel so heavy. Don't feel like so scattered doing things for everyone else, because your worst case scenario is you're going to find out you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have the Knight of Swords. Like the truth is going to come in fast. We have the World here, and then we have Strength in reverse. So for some of you, it could be a health issue that's going to come in. Others of you are going to realize you were dealing with an energy vampire. But for a lot of you, I just feel like energetically you're going to be blocked. Like, you know, you can either choose to kind of deal with it and start seeing good things immediately, or you're going to be forced to deal with it because your strength is going to be so depleted. And then also like new opportunities that you could be manifesting and creating right now, it's kind of like they're not coming in because you're missing them, because you are focused on places you don't need to be, places you didn't want to be because you didn't say no. One more card for this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah. Competition, spreading yourself too thin, scattered energy. You know, it's like you need to lay down two of the wands, two of the people, two of the wands, and get to a place where you are able to kind of see clearly, looking, you know, your higher self, looking down. Okay, what is it that I want? What am I trying to create? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're still a great person. But you have to be strong to be able to give out. So let's see what the energetic block is, and then we will move on to love. Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Pause. Time to take a pause. You notice he's meditating. This is, you know, getting in touch with your higher self, clearing your mind. Any other energetic block? Ooh. Angel of Love. You are doing it out of love. Yes. But you need to trust that even if you can't do it, even if you can't do everything for everyone, you're still worth love, and love's still going to come in for you. In fact, stable love, support, things that you really want and desire. Okay, so let's move on to love, Sagittarius. We will do singles, couples, and it's complicated. Because let's be real, it's always complicated, or we wouldn't be watching these things, right? Oh, wrong deck. Okay, so I'm going to pull some love oracle cards. I'm sorry if the lighting's really terrible. Love oracle cards, single, coupled, so married or dating, and then it's complicated for Sagittarius, November 2018, please. Singles, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. She's stopping to smell the roses, and I just saw 1111. Yeah, sometimes we get so frantic and so busy and so focused on like what might happen, that even when we are out on a date, it's like we're not really there, because we're like, okay, well, what's he gonna think, or what's she gonna think about this, and she just mentioned that, and that might mean this in the future, so you can't actually even like enjoy the moment with somebody. And some of you are too busy not saying no to other things to go on a date. And we're going to pull more cards about this. We'll pull best and worst case scenario. Some of you in a marriage or in a dating relationship, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And this, I love this card. It's a unicorn who should be free, and they're in a cage. So we're going to see more about that. I feel like some of you are stuck in kind of an old-fashioned paradigm right now, just with the art on this picture. Very like Renaissance feeling, and you might be having, or the person you're with might be having like some new ideas and wanting to like spread your wings and try some new things, and you need the courage to do it, and you need the support from the relationship. And then for it's complicated, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek, okay? And I get the sense it might not be who you think it is. Like she's pulling back like, I don't know about you. But if you see like the angels and the cupids above her, you're kind of being led to somebody. Let's pull the other cards and see. And these overlap, okay? So even though I'm going singles, couples, it's complicated, they do overlap. Take whatever message resonates with you, okay? That's what tarot is all about. It's actually connecting to your own intuition. These archetypes, they tell stories, and then you apply it to you. It just helps like connect down, gives you like a paradigm to be able to connect to what you've really been thinking and feeling. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. I need 2 cards for best and worst. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands, victory. We're going to claim that for all of you, okay? Public victory, where everybody sees you getting what you want. That's the overarching energy, and that's what we're aiming for, working towards, trying to manifest. Okay. Okay, for singles, your best case scenario with Venus in retrograde, somebody coming back from the past, somebody that you have fond memories about, you finally getting justice in a situation, finally getting the truth about a situation. You could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you are finally getting a handle on some of those childhood wounds, realizing like what wasn't your fault, what has kind of been ingrained in you. Yeah, the well. Dealing with some deep things, some things you might have even forgotten about, but it's good. Um, and it could be someone you've even forgotten about. Is there a person coming in for singles? What's the Six of Cups? Queen of Swords. So yeah, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or really getting the truth about somebody who's thinking about the past with you. And especially as you lighten your energy and kind of disconnect in energy, if you're constantly wondering, where is this person? What's happening? If you kind of disconnect that energy and you're focused on you, they're going to be much more likely to come back. And, because it's not going to feel like, okay, I could drown, I could fall in if I come back at this point. But somebody wants to talk to you. Some of you might have gone through a divorce recently, but you're feeling stronger. And there's, with this bird here, messages coming in from someone from your past, okay? Or someone that reminds you of your past, reminds you of, you know, a simpler time where you were younger or just felt better, you know, somebody coming in that reminds you of that. But you need to get your energy kind of where you're focused on the moment and enjoying things, because otherwise we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's really going to slow down the process. Like if you're single and you're really wanting either someone to come back or someone to come in, if your energy is you're not enjoying the moment, you're very fixated on them, you're constantly reminiscing, you know, it weighs down the energy like sludge, quicksand. So the messages and the offerings, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it slows it down to like a crawl, okay? And it looks like your best case scenario is you can get yours and you can get this public victory. So it's important for you to enjoy the moment. Okay. For couples. Everything's in the reverse. Why? Why, couples? Some of you are in a situation, it has drained you, and you're like, no more. I am a friggin' unicorn, and I am moving on. Okay, that's the story I'm getting for couples here. You don't need to be a victim anymore. Like the time has passed. Like you're staying up on this cross. There's a Four of Pentacles in reverse. You know, choosing to stay in a situation, choosing not to heal, holding on for dear life when you need to free yourself. Yeah, leap, leap. You have the Fool. It's time for a new beginning. Free yourself. For those of you watching in a negative relationship where you feel so constricted, you don't feel seen, you don't feel like who you are is seen, it's time for you to go on an adventure. Get your Six of Wands. Your worst case scenario is you don't make a decision, and it just gets uglier and uglier and uglier. Five of Swords in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Pisces, Aries, tell me about this Lovers in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Five of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Like, whew, it's just going to get worse and worse. If they've stabbed you in the back once, next time's going to be worse, okay? I'm so sorry. But the good news is public victory. It's just time to leap. Get out. Okay, for It's Complicated, this could be the one. Okay. Ooh, Lots of... Okay, for it's complicated, we have the King of Swords. So he might come off cold. He might be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. He might like almost speak to you harsh sometimes, but he's not a player. He's not a quick moving energy. We have the Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. He's being honest, okay? It might not always be what you want to hear, but he's telling the truth. And you might kind of be projecting on him like, oh, he's a player, he's in and out. But no, he's being really honest about what he wants, and he might be the one. Clarify this. King of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. 8 of Swords, okay? So yeah, you're kind of getting caught up in your own head, and like I said, it might not be who you were expecting, and you might be like, oh, but I don't feel the passion towards this one. Meanwhile, he's like a stand-up guy who's got his crap together, and he's being really honest with you, and you kind of need to free yourself from this mental prison of like what you thought love was gonna look like, because this person could be very satisfying for you. I mean, is this person, like, what can this person bring into their lives? Knight of Cups. Yeah, he's not a player. He might be older than you, or he or she. It can go either way. He might be older than you expected, or just like a little more brainy than you expected, or talk a little more than you expected, or, you know, due to childhood wounds, you might be looking for that, like, oh, but I need to like feel it right away. Well, a lot of times that's our childhood wounds, like, oh, this time I can heal that childhood wound. And so we feel like passion towards someone right away, especially someone toxic. It's so messed up that we do that. This person loves you, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The worst case scenario is you aren't going to make a decision, and you're gonna like block off your heart and not see like really the gift that's right here in this man or woman. And then we have the Magician. What's the Magician here? What will they be manifesting? You're going to, you know, your worst case scenario is, I got this. I can do it on my own. I'll find somebody else later. Queen of Cups in the upright. Your worst case scenario is not seeing that this is what you've been manifesting. That this is the emotional satisfaction. This is what you've been asking for, and it's here. It's just not in the package you thought it was going to be. Ooh, Sagittarius. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's kind of exciting. Please let me know below if that resonates. Okay, Sagittarius, so much love and light to you. Again, contact me for a personal private reading regarding career, love, twin flames, soulmate, energetic blocks. And I just wish you guys the best, and I will talk to you soon, okay? Bye.